was born in a non-Jewish Christian family, and when I was a child, I barely knew anything about Israel or the Jewish people. And I thought Israel was just a country on a map with Bible stories from a long time ago. So when I started dating Daniel, the Shabbat and holidays were quite new to me. And when we started dating, we were going to this fancy restaurant, and when we went back to my parents' house, we were just chatting a little bit. And he said, okay, well, there's something you need to know. I'm Jewish, I have a calling on my life, and eventually I want to make Aliyah. So if you want to be with me, you're not going to have a normal life. Who says that on his first date, right? Okay, but I was like, well, he has God on number one, and so had I, so I just take the leap, and here I am in the States in America, right? And in that period, God gave me very often a Bible text from Isaiah 45. And that scripture was actually addressed to Cyrus, the king of Persia. And it writes that God is going to reveal treasures and hidden riches. And then it goes on and says, although you didn't know me. And in the beginning, I did not understand what God was meaning with that. Although you didn't know me, I felt like I know you all along. I was raised up. I always believed in you. What did he mean with although you didn't know me? And what were the hidden treasures and riches all about? It just didn't make real sense to me. But as my journey with Daniel went along, we went to Israel for the first time. God just really opened my heart for the Jewish people, for Eretz Israel, and I started to understand what God was saying to me through that scripture. I started to learn to know God as the God of Israel, as the God of a covenant, as the God of promises of Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, and I hadn't known him like that. And he started to give me treasures and riches of Shabbats, of holidays, and of mitzvot. And I started to understand what God was saying to me through that scripture. And now we have a congregation for 15 years, and I'm really grateful that I have the opportunity to raise my children with these treasures.